Hey everyone, this is Bethany, Be a Crafty Girl, and I am going to show you something I worked on, and then I'm going to show a couple small hauls, and then at the end of the video, I'm going to do an update on my dad, for those of you that want to know. So, here's something I have been working on. It has been a work in progress, because I'm not here at the table most of the time. Most of the time I'm elsewhere. So it's been a work in progress, and I think it's really cute. And so this is a card that I made. I used the Fancy Frame Flip Its die that I recently bought at Hobby Lobby, and it's super cute. So you die cut it, and it comes out like this, flat like this, and then when you fold it on the score lines, it's like that. And I probably should have gotten my tripod out, but when you open it, it flips, and that's why it's called a flip it. Woo! And then you put something, here when it flips open, like a sentiment. And I don't know what to put there, so that's kind of also why it's a work in progress. But I used my Geographic stamp set from Paper Smooches for the chevron and for these polka dots. I used my brand new Memento inks that are the new colors. The set I have is called Dolphin Play. And this is the teal color, the polka dots. And then this is a purple color for the chevron. And then I took one of my Spectrum Noir markers, and it is this one, BT1. And after I drew all these little bubbles, and then I drew them with a pencil, and then I outlined them with my Copic multi-liner. No, I think I did it with my Memento pen. Yeah, I did it with my Memento pen, and then I colored it with that marker. I did 2 coats, and then I used this cute little mermaid by Penny Black, which is in the haul I'm going to show you. I colored her with my Spectrum Noir markers. She turned out super cute. I love how her cheeks look. And I used one of the little fish that's on the stamp, and then on all the bubbles I put some glossy accents, and then there were some bubbles in her hair, and I put bling on them, and then also some other bling for other bubbles as well. And then I used some lime green thickers that are glitter foam, and put high down there. And then opening this up, and of course if I had both hands it would really flip. It's really cute. I'm thinking about putting like something like see you soon, like SEA you soon, or have a whale of a summer, something punny like that, because that's how I roll. And so yeah, that's my little card I've been working on. I think she turned out super cute. So anyway, that's what I worked on. And then my little hauls, I went to Hobby Lobby, and they did not have this in stock the first time I was there. And when I was there, they had a whole bunch. So I picked one of these up, and so there's the little stamp, and there's my little card. And as you see, it has a whole bunch of animals around here, and when I fussy cut, I just cut those out too. So that's one of the little fish, and then here's the rest of the little creatures right there. They're under a stamp block so I don't lose them. So, and they're gonna go on the flip it side after I put a sentiment on there. And then I got these stickers that are maple. These are my favorite. I've only been able to find them in the white though, and I think they come in other colors. So, but I love this outfit. It's so cute. I think to me it looks like frosting. And then I had the Fancy Frame Flip It, which I made this card with, and I really liked it. And then I saw the Simon Says stamp video last week, and she used the Flip It circle. So I went back and got the Flip It's circle because I thought that was really cute, and I just like it, and it's a nice, shape to have for, I suppose, less fancy cards. and she did it really cool. So I went back and got this, and the dies were 30% off. So I went back and got it. I'm glad I did, because when I went there the first time and got the fancy frame one, they had like 3 of each. They had the fancy frame one, the circle one, and then another one. I'm not sure what the other one was. And when I went back to get this one, this was the only one left out of all of the designs. There was just this one left in the whole thing. So I'm glad I went back and got it. And it is also, you can drop in your movers and shapers, which is cool too. So I picked that up. And that's all I got from oh, I did get a little storage thing to put some stamps in, just to keep just a tiny bit organized here at the hotel. And then today I went to Archivers in search of thickers for someone else, but they did not have the thickers I was looking for. So, but I did pick a couple things up for myself. I got this Paper Smooches alphabet stamp set. I know I'm kind of late on the party with the whole Paper Smooches thing. This is Alpha Dot. But I picked this up because this is what I want to use to do my sentiment on that card, I think. I was hoping they'd have the ocean one and it would have a sentiment, but they only have the alphabets and the sentiment sets at Archivers. And then, I'm so stoked about this, Picture Perfect. This is the stamp set I've been talking about for forever, and they got it back in stock. So everyone will be happy that I will stop talking about it. So here it is. It is awesome. So here's the ladies. They're taking a picture of themselves with the iPhone. And then the sentiments are, we may not have it all together, but together we have it all. We're still hot, only now it comes in flashes. And say cheesecake. And I like that a lot. It's gonna make some cute cards. Super fun, and it won't be as hard to fussy cut out as the swimsuit ladies was. That was a job, but I knew that's what I wanted it to be. And then I did end up with some thickers for myself. I got these. I had not seen these before. They are the Boardwalk. I'm sure they go with that new collection. And I just think these are awesome because I almost didn't get these because I thought, oh, they're just blue glitter, but I think you can tell that it's not just flat blue glitter. They're like all different kinds of blue glitter. So they're like multi-blue glitter colored. It's awesome. I love it. And I kind of like the font too, so that's a plus. So I got these. I really like them. Numbers 2. Yay! And they have these in a yellow and orange color, I do believe, too. And then I got this Framelets set. And these are the Stephanie Bernard ones. She does the Stamps of Life. And what I'm very excited about this is the same shape as the middle of this Flip It's card. Same shape, same shape. So I'm thinking either this small one or this middle one, maybe this middle one, will be a great matte for this side. I'm excited because I was like, how am I going to do that? I mean, I know I could just run it through the die again, but then it would be exactly the same, and I didn't want it to be. I just want it to be a frame. Yay! I'm excited. So that's my little hauls, one from Michael, or one from Hobby Lobby and one from Archivers. I did go to Mangelson's and they did have a couple new things, but I didn't pick anything. Oh no, there's one more thing. I got the crystal stickles at Archivers. They did not have Stardust stickles, and neither did Mangelson's. If they are not making Stardust stickles anymore, I might cry, because that is like my favorite stickles ever. So I broke down and got the crystal instead. So, because I did not have any stickles here with me, and I totally like wanted to stickle something. I wanted to stickle her little tail. Not like all crazy stickles, but you know, a little bit of stickles. So anyway, I picked that up too. And that's all the crafty stuffs, I guess. Update on giveaway is that I have like 93 entries so far. And that's just comments because no one's uploaded a video response. I'm excited for people who commented that they were going to do a video response. So I'm excited to see people's cards when they get them done. And then the last update is update on my dad, because I've had a few people ask. A couple days ago, Monday, Tuesday were bad. Were really bad. He was like 105 temperature. Yeah, 105 degree temperature, and the shakes, tremors is what they call them, and it was just bad news. Didn't eat, you know, all he could really do was just lay there and fall asleep and kind of wake up and then fall asleep. So on lots of meds, on lots of other stuff. They gave him a blood transfusion on Tuesday. The days are kind of bleeding together. Yeah, they gave him a blood transfusion on Tuesday. And then they finally decided to take his PICC line out of his arm. And his PICC line, he had a PICC line in his arm, and it had 2 ports to do IVs through. And they thought maybe that was the source of infection, so they took it out, which is weird because he was supposed to have that PICC line for a year before they were going to take it out, and he's had it 3 weeks. They took it out. So they took that out. Turns out that wasn't the source of infection. They still don't know what the source of infection is. Yesterday, fever finally went down to 100 and kind of stayed there. The shakes were minimal. They were still giving him other stuff. He got another blood transfusion yesterday, but was doing much better. And then today, no shakes, no fever. Well, it was like at 99, and they're going to call that normal, but they took him down for a chest and a like nasal MRI thing today to see if they can find the source of infection, because they still don't know what his infection is. But things are much, much better today. So thank you to everyone for your thoughts and prayers and you know, thinking about us. It's greatly appreciated. My mom and I are here. My brothers are at home now, but he's doing really good today. Got up and got for a walk and actually ate food, like all of his food, which is awesome. He still feels horrible, but you know, is doing well enough to actually feel that he doesn't feel good, if that makes sense. It's kind of crazy to think of it that way, but he feels horrible. But the good news is that he's doing much better, and hopefully if the fever stays away and the shakes stay away, then he can come stay with us at the hotel, maybe by Saturday or Sunday. So that's pretty awesome. Thank you everyone again for your well wishes, thoughts, and prayers. It means a lot to me and my family. And yeah, so thank you bunches. So that's all I have for you right now. I'm gonna do another video after this video about some comments I had a while back. So, and they were good. I don't want to concern anyone, but I'm gonna put some feelers out there to see how people feel about some stuff. So I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.